What if I told you that 5 years ago, I was drowning in $57,951 of debt with no plan and barely any hope? Today, I stand debt-free, more financially secure than I've ever been, and I want to show you exactly how I did it. This isn't just a story. It's a roadmap. A roadmap filled with real lessons, painful mistakes, and practical steps that actually work. If you're in debt, this video is for you. Let's dive into my journey from financial chaos to freedom. My wake-up call didn't come from a podcast. It came from a declined debit card at the grocery store. I had maxed out 3 credit cards. My student loans were stacking up, and I was living like I earned 6 figures when I barely earned 5. That night, I finally opened every bill I had been ignoring. The total? $57,951.32. I felt sick, but something changed. That night, I made a decision. I was going to get out of debt no matter what. I got organized. I listed every single debt, amount, interest rate, due date. I created a simple spreadsheet, not fancy, just real, and then I built my first real budget. I cut out every unnecessary expense. I tracked every dollar. I discovered the power of zero-based budgeting because clarity creates control, and that's what I needed. Next, I knew I couldn't just cut back. I needed more income, so I got a second job delivering food in the evenings. I freelanced on weekends, writing, editing, anything I could do. I sold things I didn't use, electronics, clothes, even my guitar. And every extra dollar, straight to debt. The lesson? Budgeting helps, but income changes the game. Then I discovered the debt snowball method. Smallest debt first. Pay minimums on the rest, but attack the smallest one with everything you've got. And it worked. When I paid off that first credit card, I felt unstoppable. That tiny win gave me momentum. Each win made the next one feel more possible. I created visual trackers, taped them on my wall, and watched my debt melt one payment at a time. Now, let me be honest, this wasn't easy. I gave up vacations, parties, new clothes, sometimes even friendships. People thought I was punishing myself, but I wasn't punishing. I was prioritizing. I drove an old car. I made coffee at home. I said no to every impulse. There were nights I cried, mornings I wanted to quit, but I kept going because every sacrifice was a brick in my freedom. Along the way, I built better habits. I read finance books, listened to podcasts, tracked my net worth every month, set financial goals. And you know what? I stopped comparing myself to others. I learned to delay gratification. I stopped chasing stuff and started chasing purpose. Those habits changed me before they changed my bank account. After 4 years and 9 months, I made my final debt payment, $753. I clicked submit and I cried, not because I was free from debt, but because I was free from fear. That day, I bought my life back. I took a walk that evening, and for the first time in years, I could breathe. Here is a 6-step guide I would suggest. Step 1. Begin with choosing your debt repayment method like I did. You have 2 good options. I already mentioned the debt snowball method and the debt avalanche method. Now, focus on paying off your smallest debt first like I did. Make minimum payments on the rest. Once the smallest is paid off, move to the next smallest. This gives you motivation from small wins. If you decide to go with the debt avalanche method, then prioritize debts with the highest interest rates first. This saves you more money on interest over time. After the highest interest debt is paid, move to the next highest. List all your debts, including balances, interest rates, and minimum payments. Know exactly what you owe. Step 2. Maximize your payments. Cut unnecessary expenses from your budget. This could be subscriptions, dining out, and more. Increase your income. Get a side job, freelance work, or sell unused items. Put all extra money toward your target debt. Keep making minimum payments on all debts. Direct any extra funds toward the debt you're focusing on. Step 3. Consider debt consolidation. If you have multiple high-interest debts, consolidate them into a single loan with a lower interest rate. This simplifies your payments. It can also reduce your overall interest costs. You can use a personal loan or a balance transfer credit card. Step 4. Build an emergency fund. Start saving money for unexpected expenses. Aim for 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Even a small emergency fund helps. It prevents you from taking on new debt when surprises happen. Step 5. Reframe your money mindset. Look at what led you into debt. Are you overspending, or did unexpected events cause your situation? Track your spending. Set realistic budgets. Avoid new debt by delaying gratification. Focus on needs over wants. Find ways to boost income or reduce expenses long-term. Step 6. Stay consistent and adjust as needed. Stick to your plan. When you pay off one debt, roll that payment into the next one. This creates a snowball effect. Celebrate small wins to stay motivated. If your financial situation changes, update your budget and repayment plan. Keep making progress. Follow these 6 steps. Stay consistent, and you'll get out of debt. So here's what I want you to know. Get honest with your numbers. List every debt. Build a simple budget. Track your spending for 30 days. Pick a method, debt snowball or avalanche. Just start. Find extra income. Sell what you don't need. Automate your minimums. Avoid new debt. Build a tiny emergency fund. Focus on progress, not perfection. Visualize your journey. Put your trackers on the fridge. Celebrate small wins. Delay gratification. Talk to someone who supports you. Don't compare your timeline. And remember, you deserve peace, not payments. Today, I live debt-free. I've started saving. I'm investing. And I've even launched a business. But it all started with a single choice. To change my story. You can make that choice today. Start small. Start messy. But start. And one day soon, you will be the one telling your debt-free story. And when you do, tag me, because I'll be cheering you on all the way.